What's up guys, I'm Jason Luke and I'm bringing you another Ninja Trix video. Before we get started, I just want to say for you guys to have a trusted adult or someone there watching you to make sure you guys don't get hurt. Make sure you have a nice cleared out space, preferably something along the lines of a 5x5 area. Other than that, let's get started.
Alright, I'm Coach Shawn and this is my assistant Garrett. We're going to just start up you with some warm-up stretches. So first, we're going to make sure we stretch our necks. Just do some neck rolls here. You want to do a few per side to make sure we're opening up those vertebrae and getting your back and spine flexible and ready to move. Let's go the other way. All right, let's do some arm circles. Now these are all our mobility joints. These are the joints that help us move. Let's go back the other way. So this is very important to move these, get them warmed up, stretching, pop out any stiff parts, crush your arms. Now, your mobility joints are the joints that can move in circles. So these are your shoulder joints. These are, go to the other side. These are your upper neck joints that roll around. Your hip joints that can roll. You have also stability joints, which usually only move in two directions, forward and backwards. So your like knees and elbows. So those are ones that keep your body stable. So now we're going to do elbow grab. So as you can see, we're really trying to focus in on making sure these mobility joints are able to move. Grab the other elbow, because most of these exercises and tricks that we are going to do rely on these mobility joints to be able to move effectively. Now we're going to do a quad stretch. We're actually going to grab your knee or your ankle and stretch out your knee and quads. So this is actually stretching out the muscles around your stability joints around your knee. And we'll grab the other one. The nice thing is if you stand and you're able to hold this position, you're working on balance. And balance is also very important. And so that you don't fall down like that. All right, now we're gonna do some toe touches. You wanna be, this stretches out the hamstrings and everything behind you. You don't want to actually slump your back. You actually want to keep your back as straight as possible and just reach out with your fingers, because you don't want to pull your back muscles. It's okay to slump over a little bit, stretch it out a little bit, but you don't want to pull on those. Your main point is pull on these hamstrings and your glutes. So stretch out your legs now, reach down again. Okay, reach to the other one side. You should feel it all up your leg and throughout the back of your leg. Reach to the other side, as much as you can. Now we're gonna reach forward, loosen up that back. Again, reach through. Now this is a full-on stretch right here. Getting your body in maximum stretch. Reaching up, and then bring your elbows back, stretching out your chest. And one more time, bring your hands down through your legs. All the way down, try to reach as far through your legs as you can. Bring your hands up again. Straighten yourself out like a pencil. Reach as high as you can. Now bring your elbows back. Yeah. And one last point, your wrists. Your wrists are very important for all of these because especially with doing handstands and transformers, cartwheels, your wrists need to be flexible. Mine are very flexible after years of not using them for this. So this is very important to do this because you can really hurt your wrists if you're not ready for this. Do a few more wrist circles. Warm up those forearms. That's it for the stretches.
What's up, guys? We're gonna do some warm-ups right now. We're gonna start off with some jumping jacks, okay? You go down, do some push-ups. Push-ups are too easy. Try doing clapper push-ups. Okay, you're gonna run in place. We're gonna go high knees. Butt kicks. And then jumping jacks again. Back to push-ups. Running in place again. High knees. Butt kicks. And we're good. So much
We're gonna work on the tricking part of the Ninja Trix class. So now we're gonna have Mr. Caleb come over here. He's gonna be my assistant, and we are going to start to show you what the transformer is. The transformer is a move to flow through moves. If you misstep, or if you lose your balance, or if you fall, you can get back up again and continue with your chicken combo. Okay, so we're going to show it. So Caleb's left-handed, so if you're left-handed, follow Caleb. If you're right-handed, follow me. Okay? 3, 2, 1, go. That is the transformer. That's what you're gonna try and go towards. It may look like a cartwheel. You don't want it to look like a cartwheel. Cartwheel is all the way sideways. This is a turning motion. This is a spinning motion. Okay? So now I'm going to explain how to do it. Okay, so put your dominant hand in the air. Alright, down to the opposite foot. Just like this. Up, back down. And going to pick up that opposite leg. Okay? Okay, so we're gonna do it one more time. 3, 2, 1. Up. Okay, now I'm going to explain the next part of it. Now we're gonna do that again. Hand down, and with your left hand, you're going to swap with the right leg. So your right leg is going to jump, and your left hand is going to take place of your right leg and spin. Okay? Do it one more time. Right hand up, hand down, foot up, and turn. Just like that. So we're going to do that one more time in slow motion. Right hand up, down, left foot up, okay, and spin. Okay? You want to use your hands to spin and rotate. So let's see Mr. Caleb do it. Just like that. Okay. So now we're gonna do it 1 to 2 more times. Remember, when you're done with this, you want to pause the video, rewind it, and do it over and over again to practice. Okay? Just like what we did with the round off. Okay. So we're gonna do it one more time. Hand up, down, and spin. Just like that. We're gonna do it one more time. Try and do it fast motion. See if you can get the move of it. Try and make it smooth. Okay? One more time. 3, 2, 1, go. Just like that. Okay. Nice job, you guys. And yeah.
What's up, guys? I'm going to be teaching you guys a cool skill. We're going to learn how to do a wheel kick. So first, a wheel kick looks like this. Okay? We're going to break it up into a few pieces. Let's get started. So first, you're going to, whatever leg you're going to kick with, you're going to put in back. So I'm going to kick with my left leg, so it's going to go behind you. Okay? So then, you're going to take your opposite hand. So for my left leg, I'm going to take my right hand, I'm going to spin, and I'm going to put it down right there. Okay? We're going to do that again. Down. Okay. Now we're going to add in the leg. So we're going to put our hand down. We're going to pick up our leg, and we're going to throw a hook kick. Okay? Just like this. Okay. Last piece. When you guys are doing this, you don't actually want to throw a hook kick. You don't want your leg to bend at all, actually. You want to flat across the entire time. No chamber to it, no roundhouse kick, no front kick, no chamber. It's just all the way through, straight leg. Okay? One more time, it looks like this. Enjoy.
Hey guys, so we're gonna stop everything right now. And we're gonna read a book. Now, there's a little part to reading this book though. While we're reading it, we're gonna do some little exercises. So, we're going to read a book called Gregory the Terrible Eater by Mitchell Charmat, illustrated by Jose Aruga Go and Ariane Dewey. So Gregory the Terrible Eater, as you can see, is a goat. And this book, throughout the book, says goat and Gregory throughout it. So when it says Gregory, I want you to do a squat jump. So I want you to squat down and jump. And then when it says goat, I want you to drop down and do a push-up. So when it says Gregory goat, I'm gonna have you do a push-up and a squat jump. It's almost like doing a burpee. All right, so you ready? Remember, when it says Gregory, we're gonna do a squat jump. And when it says goat, we're gonna do a push-up. All right. Once, there was a goat. There was a goat. Do a push-up.
Okay.
Named Gregory. Squat jump. Gregory liked to jump from rock to rock, kick his legs into the air, and butt his head against the wall. I'm an average goat. Push up. Said Gregory. Squat jump. But Gregory was not an average goat. Gregory was a terrible eater. Every time he sat down to eat with his mother and father, he knew he was in for trouble. Would you like a tin can, Gregory? Asked Mother Goat. No thanks, Gregory. How about a nice box, a piece of rug, and a bottle cap? Asked Father Goat. Bah, said Gregory, unhappily. Well, I think this is a meal fit for a goat, said Mother Goat, as she chewed on a old shoe. It certainly is, Father Goat, as he ate a shirt, buttons and all. I don't know why you're such a fussy eater, Gregory. I'm not fussy, said Gregory. I just want fruits, vegetables, eggs, fish, bread, and butter. Good stuff like that. Mother Goat stopped eating the shoe. Now what kind of food is that, Gregory? She said. It's what I like, said Gregory. It's revolting, said Father Goat. He wiped his mouth with his napkin. Goat? That's a push-up. After Gregory was excused from the table, Father Goat said Gregory is such a terrible eater. I wonder what's wrong with him, said Mother Goat. That's a push-up. Goat. Mother and Father Goat ate their evening newspaper in silence. The next morning, Mother and Father Goat were enjoying a pair of pants and a coat for breakfast. Gregory came to the table. Good morning, Gregory, said Father Goat and Father and Mother Goat. Good morning, said Gregory. May I have some orange juice, cereal, and bananas for breakfast, please? Oh no, Mother Goat said. Do I have some of this? Have some of this nice coat? Take a bite out of these pants, said Father Goat. Bah, said Gregory, and he left the table. Father Goat threw down his napkin. That does it, he said. Gregory just isn't eating right. Gregory. We must take him to the doctor. Father and Mother Goat took Gregory to the doctor. Dr. Ram was munching on a few pieces of cardboard. What seems to be the trouble? He asked. Gregory is a terrible eater, said Mother Goat. We've offered him the best shoes, boxes, magazines, tin cans, coats, pants, but all he wants are fruits, vegetables, eggs, fish, orange juice, and other horrible things. What do you have to say about all of this, Gregory? Asked Dr. Ram. I want what I like, said Gregory. Makes sense, said Dr. Ram. He turned to his mother and father, Goat. I've treated picky eaters before, he said. They have to develop a taste for good food slowly. Try giving Gregory one new food each day until he eats everything. That night for dinner, Mother Goat gave Gregory spaghetti and a shoelace and tomato sauce. Oh, you just stand right there, bud. Not too bad, said Gregory. The next day, she gave him string beans and a rubber heel cut into small pieces. The meal was so good and rubbery, said Gregory. The day after that, Mother Goat said, we have your favorite today, vegetable soup, but there's one condition. You also have to eat the can. Okay, said Gregory. What's for dessert? Ice cream, said Father Goat. But you have to eat the box too. Yummy, said Gregory. I'm proud of you, said Father Goat. You're beginning to eat like a goat. I'm learning to like everything, said Gregory. One evening, Father Goat asked, has anyone seen my striped necktie? Not since breakfast, said Mother Goat. Come to think of it, I haven't seen my sewing basket today. I left it in the living room after supper last night. Father Goat turned to Gregory. Gregory, have you been eating between meals? Yes, said Gregory. I can't help it. Now I like everything. Well, said Mother Goat, it's all right to eat like a goat, but you shouldn't eat like a pig. Oh, said Gregory. After Gregory went to bed, Mother Goat said, I'm afraid Gregory will eat my clothes hamper. Yes, and my toolkit will be next, said Father Goat. He's eating too much. We'll have to do something about it. The next evening, just before supper, Mother and Father Goat went to the town dump. They brought home 8 flat tires, 3-foot piece of barber pole, a broken violin, a half car. They piled everything in front of Gregory's sandbox. When Gregory came home for supper, he said, "What's all that stuff in the yard?" "Your supper," said Father Goat. "It all looks good," said Gregory. Gregory ate the tires and the violin. Then he slowly ate the barber pole, but when he started in the car, he said, "I've got a stomach ache. I have to lie down." Gregory went to his room. "I think Gregory ate too much junk," said Father Goat. "Let's hope so," said Mother Goat. All night, Gregory tossed and twisted and moaned and groaned. The next morning, he went down for breakfast. "What would you like for breakfast today, Gregory?" asked Father Goat. "Scrambled eggs and 2 pieces of wax paper and a glass of orange juice," said Gregory. "That sounds just about right," said Mother Goat. Did you guys keep up with that? Remember, this week and this month, we're practicing the illusion of speed. So, if you have to, go back through that book and see if you can do it faster. All right, everyone, thank you for joining us for this week of Ninja Tricks. We hope you enjoyed the skills and warm-up and exercises that we showed you. Again, if you have any questions or comments, you can either get a hold of me or Coach Jason, or you can't really get a hold of Garrett. But if you have any questions for Garrett, you can message me, and we'll see what we can do. Thanks again.